Holy shit, it's cold outside. Hey, it's Rob from Axel's Garage. I'm excited today. Today we get to unbox something I've been waiting for. What do you get when you got a GoPro, you got a video camera, you're making videos, and you want to make better videos? How about a drone? How about a drone with a camera? Alright, always wanted a drone with a camera. Seen the guys doing the drone videos and the overhead videos at the car shows, at the events, maybe riding the quads with that follow me feature, right? And the videos are really cool, but guess what? There's a lot to freaking choose from. Again, it's just there's too much shit out there. So guy turned me on to this drone hobby shop thing online. I go and I look and I find a drone that I like, reasonable price, and it works with a GoPro. You put the GoPro in the drone. So I'm gonna buy it. So just before I click to buy it, I start reading some of the reviews, and the reviews are fairly good for the drone. It's a good drone, you know, like an entry-level model drone. But it turns out that you can't stream the GoPro video live while you're flying because the GoPro stream and the drone remote control interfere with each other, and the drone crashes. So what good is it if you can't see what you're filming? It's stupid. It's just, it's a remote control helicopter that's got a camera on it that you can't even see what you're seeing. So that was out. So I said there's got to be somebody that makes it. So I start looking for drones that a GoPro hooks into, and I find out that a lot of them crash because they use the same frequency to transmit the video to your phone that the remote control uses to control the drone. Some of them crash, some of them just fly away. So I found one that uses, the GoPro actually wires into the drone, and it uses a different frequency, and it doesn't use the Wi-Fi on the GoPro or the Bluetooth, whatever the freak it is. And it all comes down into the remote control, and you dock your phone on the remote control, and it seems to work. And it was reasonably priced, and it had good reviews until I started really digging into the reviews. And that's important when you're buying some shit like this, because I'm not up to speed on the drone or quadcopter technology, whatever the freak they call it. But what I was finding out was that people were having trouble when they damaged it or they broke something. They couldn't get replacement parts. Customer service sucked. And some people were reporting that even though it was all wired together and supposed to work together with the GoPro, when they lost communication with the remote control, whether it got out of range or just something glitched and effed up, the drone would fly away. Yeah. Fly away, and they lose the drone and their GoPro mounted on the drone. So I started looking for a drone that had its own camera, which of course was a little bit more money. And then I found, and you guys have been watching my videos know I kind of really like that factory refurb stuff. I found a factory refurbed drone that was at a reasonable price, and I looked at the new ones, and the new ones were like $150 more than the factory refurb. And I thought, that's a decent savings on the drone. It's probably, like a third, if not a little bit more. I'm not real good in math. So I was going to go for the factory refurb, and I left it on my computer screen in a window in the background for a couple days, and when I went to go click and order it, sold out. So I went to another website that had the factory refurbs for the same price. Sold out. Back order, back order, back order, back order. I really wanted to get it, and it was on back order with no indication of any time that it might come in. I even emailed a couple, and they said they don't know when they get them in, they get them in. And then all of a sudden, I'm on the website for the drone manufacturer that I chose, and they just didn't advertise a sale, nothing like that, but they dropped the price of the new drone $100, which made it 50 more. And actually, on the manufacturer side, it was only 40 bucks more than the refurbished one. So I said, well, I'll go for the new one. It's only $40 difference, or $50 depending on what website you looked at. And it was like a sale that they didn't even advertise, and they had it on there. And I thought, could be a mistake. And sometimes when it's a mistake, this happened to me with coil springs from Summit. They had a mistake. The coil springs were $8 instead of $80, and I said, shit. And I clicked on buy it now, and I got it. Well, buy it now, like I'm on eBay. But anyway, I clicked on put it in your cart, buy it. Anyway, I bought it, and I was charged $8 for $80 coil springs. And about 3 or 4 days later, they sold out of coil springs, and then realized why they sold out of coil springs, because they were $8, and they changed the price back to $80. So I thought this could have been a glitch like that, so I went ahead and got it, and It was a reasonable price for and this is the drone I picked up was a quadcopter. You know, people say it's a drone and then they call it a quadcopter. Some guys say, oh, that's not a drone. Whatever. It's a DJI is the brand name, and the model is a Phantom 3 Standard. They have the Phantom 3 line where they have a Phantom 3 Standard, Advanced, and Professional. Again, it was almost like buying the GoPro. There was just so many choices, and for what I'm going to use it for, I just want to get some decent video. I want it to be able to follow me along so that if we can, hook it to use it when we're at quad and it could follow you, that would be pretty cool. And the best thing is, on these, if at any time, it has the return to home feature that most drones have, where you hit a button and it comes back to where you took off from. If at any time it loses communication with the remote because of a glitch or because it goes out of range or whatever it might be, guess what happens? It returns to home. It doesn't fly away. Oh, right? I almost bought one that would have flown away on me. So this one won't fly away on me, hopefully. It's supposed to be real easy to use. And we're going to take it out of the box. We're going to see how it came. I bought it direct from the manufacturer's website. So if I have any problems, hopefully my customer service won't be an issue. It's a well-known and recognized manufacturer in quadcopters and drones and all that kind of shit. So we'll pull it out of the box and see what it looks like. And then hopefully when the weather clears up, because it's freaking cold out and it's windy, when the weather clears up, we'll be able to do some testing on the drone and give you a real-life review of what we think. But right now we're just going to unbox it and show you what you got in the box and how it came. Alright, this is the DJI Phantom 3 Standard Quadcopter. And it came in a cardboard box that was packaged nice. It was a tight fit box, so it didn't have any insulation in the big brown cardboard box. It was just this inside of it, and it's got tape on it? It's got tape on it. Let me get my utility knife. Where is my utility knife? There it is. Alright, so slice a little tape off with my trusty utility knife, because this is all I could find of my utility knife. Alright. I sliced the tape and I still can't get it open. There's one. Open! Okay. Alright. In the box we have, I need more knife. Okay, we got some stickers and a manual. I guess you gotta put stickers on the drone, but you got stickers and a manual, and I guess it's a service guide, quick start guide, some of this stuff, and there we have it. Alright, so there's our drone. Alright, you have your drone with the camera mounted on the bottom and a gimbal. This was actually, from what I read, this was supposed to be locked in place, not supposed to be flopping around, so hopefully that's not broken, because this little plastic clippy dicky is supposed to keep this. It wasn't supposed to be hanging like that the way it was. This is supposed to be in here, and it's supposed to keep this from flopping around during shipping, and that really didn't lock in too well. Alright, so there's our drone. What else do we have in the package is our remote. Okay, and there's a remote control. You got a some kind of mode button there. You got two mode buttons up here, and you got your joysticks, and this is a clip for a lanyard. And on the back you have your antenna on top, and then on the back this is your, I think this is your mount for your cellular device, or your smartphone or your tablet or whatever you're going to use to mount up top there to see it. And it says download the app, launch the app and tutorials, blah blah blah. So I'm going to have to read the directions, I'm sure. What else they got in the box here? Okay, we got a little sack. It seems like all of these video cameras and any kind of outdoors kind of electronics all come with these little sacks. These little sacks got the blades. There's the blades for the quadcopter. There's 2 sets of blades, 8 altogether. We have an accessory, look, accessories, and in this accessory box, what do we have? We have another clippy dicky thing, and we have rubber feet, which are for the camera that was on the thing. So we got spare rubber feet in the accessory box, and then this should be the charger. Oh, look at that charger. And this is a normal, oh Jesus, more tape. I guess tape is good when they're utility knife. Alright, and it's a charger. There's the cord, the power cord, and the charger. It almost looks like the same type of charger you get for a video camera, except the end is a little different. And that'll charge the battery for the drone or quadcopter, whatever you want to call it. Battery lasts, they claim, about 25 minutes per flight. So I guess if you're really, getting into this and using it a lot, a spare battery is probably the way to go. Get a spare battery or 2, but the batteries are quite expensive. So I didn't buy any spare batteries yet. But that's it. Let me move the camera so you get a better look at the drone. Okay, so here we have the drone exactly the way it came out of the package. It's got some decals on it. I guess that decal pack is if you don't like the red and you want to change it to a different color. It's got 4 little dickies with a decal, not a little decal, but a little thing on each one to tell you which propeller to put on. This other one fell off. It's in the box. The camera mounted on the bottom of the drone. They call this a gimbal. The little swingy thing on the bottom. And this bracket here is supposed to, like I said, stop it from floating around, and that's the camera with a lens cover on it. They say it shoots real good video. I don't know what the specs are, but it's the DJI Phantom 3 standard. The battery is back here. I guess I should probably read the directions before I pull the battery out. Nah, I'll just pull it out. There's the battery right there, and the charger plugs into the bottom of the battery right about there. So I'm going to leave the battery out because I'm going to charge that up. But that's it. So when the weather clears up, we'll give you a first flight on this and see what it looks like. That's how it comes in a box. This is the DJI Phantom 3. Alright, so that's what we got for today. The drone is kind of cool. I'm going to put it back in the box for right now, charge that battery up, and probably in a few weeks we'll be able to take it out and test it out and see where the memory card. There's a lot of stuff I'm going to have to read. It's not as easy as it looks. I thought it was more like a toy where you could just take it out, figure it out, and it seems a little more complicated than that. So I'm going to have to do some reading. But if you liked our reviews, our product reviews, and our tool reviews, I'll give you the whole playlist right up here because I can do that now because I figured that out. Those of you who've been watching for a while know I couldn't do this for a long time, but now I can. So up there you'll get the playlist with all our other product and tool reviews. We'll keep reviewing stuff. You like it, please support the channel by giving me a thumbs up on the video if you like the videos. Subscribe to our videos. That's all we got today from Axel's Garage. We'll see you next time.